New year, new me, and new excuses. This happens every single year. Every time around New Year's, I want to have a resolution, and one of them is to make no more excuses in life. I don't want to go out in public and regret doing something or do something that I wish I wouldn't have. But most of all, I don't want to hold back and not do something that I wish I would have. Now that might have sounded confusing, but I don't want to make excuses anymore for my actions that I'm actually not doing. I'm so sick of going back home to my apartment or my actual house or talking to my friends and regretting the things I didn't do just because of a small little instance that kept me from doing that action or saying those words. For instance, I was at the gym today and there was a very cute girl and she looked a little younger, so I kind of refrained for a second, but she was very pretty and she looked kind of close to my age, but I wasn't really sure. So I made an excuse to myself inside my head. I really wanted to talk to her, but inside my little brain was like, no, Jake, she's kind of too young for you. Just don't do it. In all honesty, that's an excuse. That's making an excuse. I didn't have to go up to her and flirt with her and be a freak, a nerd, or a creepy guy about it. I didn't have to be creepy about it. For all I would have known, she could have been older than me or the same age at least, and I could have just made friends with her. You know, every guy does not have to make a move on a girl, and you don't have to date every girl you talk to, nor do you have to flirt with them. The problem is I always make these tiny excuses which hold me back. So it gives me this kind of sort of self-confidence that I really don't ever have. Because every time I see a cute girl, I tell myself a different excuse. Oh, she's too young. Oh, maybe she's too old. Oh, she's kind of hairy. Hair can be shaved. Going on with this list of excuses for just this one topic. Oh, her shoes are a weird color. Oh, her hair is red. Oh, her hair is black. Oh, she's still too hairy. Remember, hair can change color, hair can be shaved. It's always the same excuse for me. Always that same tiny excuse keeping me back from making the actions that I definitely would not regret afterwards. Let's skip past the whole girl part. Girls are stupid. So are guys. But hey, anyway, let's talk about vlogging in public. I like to do daily vlogs on this channel, but I always have these tiny excuses hold me back. I like to wait in public for blank moments where no one is around. That way I can record myself in public and make it look pretty cool. Like, wow, Jake's in public. But the little do you see is I have to wait for everyone to walk by just so I feel comfortable doing it. I always make these tiny excuses. For all you know, most of my clips, my vlogs could be having people in the background, but I always make the excuse like this. Oh, the shot's perfect, I got it. I almost click record. But then I see one person in the background walking by and I tell myself, oh my gosh, the person's coming, I'll wait. So I wait for everyone to leave the area, and I spend so much time doing that because I'm a pansy and I always have to make an excuse like that, like they're actually gonna care. And that's another topic I want to bring up really quick. People are not gonna care. Most of the time when you're walking around videoing yourself, people may laugh at you, they may judge you for a few seconds, but then they move on. So I need to stop thinking that people are all so self-centered on me, like I'm that important. Because let's be honest, my vlogs get 50 views and no one really cares why I'm recording myself in the gym, at a cafe, out for dinner, out at the playground. Why am I at a playground? That sounded wrong. I don't go to playgrounds for fun anymore. That was 10 years ago. Anyway, I need to stop making these excuses. Like, people actually care what I'm doing. When you walk out of this house, walk out of your own house, walk into your own town, people generally care only about themselves. So don't let your action be guided by the excuses you make. If you see a pretty girl, go and talk to her. If things don't work out, the people around you aren't gonna care. If things do work out, they're still not gonna care. If you want to start a YouTube channel and vlog in public, go out and talk in public in front of people. Trust me, they're not gonna care. How many times have you seen people holding up their phones or looking at their phone screens and you just look away right away anyway? You're not gonna remember them, you're not gonna notice, and you're not even gonna care at the end. Remember, you're not gonna care. And it does sound kind of selfish that we're not gonna care about all these people, but that's how society really is. When it all comes down to it, we really don't care about anyone most but ourselves. When it all comes down to it, who we care about most is ourselves. Everyone else comes second, no matter what you want to say about it. Yes, I love my family, I love my faith, I love my health, but when it comes down to it, I look out for myself first. That's just my instinct. I know it sounds wrong, but it's the truth. Let's take another example with working out. I am an avid runner, and when I say avid, I mean I like to run 4 to 5 times a week just to keep in shape, just to keep the blood flowing and keep myself from getting down. I honestly, sometimes I get depressed when I don't run or don't work out because I'm not relieving that stress that I have. I know it sounds kind of weird again that I get depressed when I don't work out. That's just how my body is built. That's how I work. But a lot of times people, including myself, make these excuses of why not to work out. Oh, I worked out 2 days ago. I don't need to work out today. Oh, it's so cold outside. I think I'll just sit in my chair. Oh, it's too hot outside. I think I'll just sit in my chair. Oh, it's chair. We make so many excuses of why not to work out and why not to better our own lives. And it's kind of sickening me because I make my own excuses too, including some of the ones I make on top of that are, I'm too tired. I just want to eat food. I'd rather play video games. I'd rather watch YouTube videos. But let me tell you right now, there's nothing better than the feeling of after a workout where I really do enjoy doing that workout. You know, it's not until after you put your body through pain or you do those things that you don't want to do because of these excuses that you actually feel good about yourself. Let me give you an example. If today at that gym I would have talked to that girl, whether it went really well or really not well at all, I still would have felt good about it because I built up the confidence in order to do that anyway. If today I would have vlogged in public, which I did, I would have felt a lot better about myself, and I do. And if I would have gone and worked out, which I actually built up the courage to do because I was at the gym, I feel better about myself because of that, and I let go of those excuses and I actually just did it. So, in honor of Shia LaBeouf, I want to tell you guys all right now, just freaking do it. Don't make any more excuses. Let 2016 be the year where you actually just go out and do it. Make no excuses, have no regret, live life. I'll see y'all next time. Live, love, laugh a lot. Remember, I like you. Goodbye. But it is really cold outside, Santa.